Flex your biceps to the beat. Me and my set losing sleep just to stay up in the dance. Please don't try this life we lead. She has no clue that her presence is the highlight of my week. She thought that I messed with so and so, but that was just a story. Life is good, no more parties. Shook a guy might bore me. I come from that side of South where no fear was your uniform. Started dressing bright, reckon days look like a unicorn. But we was all onto something. This is what we rooted for. Yeah. Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city. Flex your biceps to the beat. Me and my set losing sleep just to stay up in the dance. Please don't try this life we lead. It's not recommended how I spend it. These days I just shell it on the record. Tried to send a text, there was an error. I think I got the message. So many memories, we got memories. Way before. Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I would say Jan Vertonghen.
Son Heung-min! Son Heung-min. Oh, that's a key interception. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Son Heung-min looking for the run. Chance to shoot! And it's hoisted clear. Son Heung-min. It is a corner. Arsenal with the corner. They're first. There's the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
So it is still 0-0. And that's not going to reach. Quality ball. That's Valverde. And he was quick to react.
Ya,
Well, there is a look that says it all.
kan
A
ini.
piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the finish! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Raya clears. That has not gone well. Stefan Savic. That's good running with the ball. Messi is herring after that one. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's a hit one! They want to be quick to recover this.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Son Heung-min. No, that's been intercepted. Vertonghen. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come to, and one more try!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's the throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And it's Messi. So what can they make of this? Jimenez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Chance for the header! They've scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
It's a really well-measured ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get it through? Raya deals with it effortlessly.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Header!
Well, he got...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Arsenal go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Valverde. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Son Heung-min. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's... He's had a hit! And they've got rid. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Savage does well to stand firm and defend it. And it's Son Heung-min.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Corner number 2 then. Up for a header! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Messi goes short. Goes to finish! They've done it! Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Arsenal are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Out to the left it goes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Valverde. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's well spotted.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Arsenal finding their passes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 8 serán sustituidos.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
El dorsal
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Son Heung-min. He is through here! And no, that was never going to make it.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire.
Oh, what a mistake! Face to face, he's got the shot away! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Son Heung-min is being harried and hassled.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Foden. Well read, nice interception. And here's Messi. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Goalkeeper's ball. Messi. Valverde. Played out to the right. Valverde. Al-Mali. And Akanji. He's played it long. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oyarzábal. Oh, shooting chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. So that's it. It is all over. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right...
Sou vaqueiro, marajoara, esses olhos de coque se encontram com o meu. Acho que vai me encantar. Uma cantiga pra dançar do vagalume no chuveiro do fumo, no vento querer espalhar. Veneno, pinga da boca daquela cobra. Oi, tava me olhando, mudinho, olhei pra ela e digo: sou vaqueiro, marajoara, esses olhos de coque se encontram com o meu. Acho que vai me encantar. Uma cantiga pra dançar do vagalume no chuveiro do fumo, no vento querer espalhar. Sampai, no, the rhythm don't let me go. Veneno, let me go to the timing of the tempo. Close my eyes, I'm so high. No, the rhythm don't let me go. Sou vaqueiro, marajoara, esses olhos de cobra sem conta com meu. Acho que vai me encantar. Uma cantiga para dançar do vagalume no chuveiro, no perfume, no vento quero espalhar. Veneno, let me go to the rhythm of carimbo from Pará to Sampai. No, the rhythm don't let me go. Veneno, let me go to the timing of the tempo. Close my eyes, I'm so high. No, the rhythm don't let me go. It's my life, so I take it all. Any light in the night, we can shake it off. Make it loud, make it wild, maybe take it off. Maybe take it off, maybe take it off. I can feel your gaze, it's electric. I know why you came, come get it. I can be anything I want. I can be anything I want. I can be anything I want. Anything I want, anything I want. I can be anything I want. I can be anything I want. I can be anything I want. Anything I want, anything I want.
Arsenal, definitely a team that seems upwardly mobile. Their exploits so far this season have granted them the chance to prove just that, and with plenty of games left. This is a test that they ought to pass with flying colours, but, of course, their opponents have ambitions of their own. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here. Arsenal, there could be trouble here. In comes the corner. And it's been taken short. Bayern Munich with another corner. Messi goes short. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Son Heung-min. Out of play for a goal kick. Robertson. And Alexander-Arnold. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's well spotted. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Out to the left it goes. And he was quick to react. Stefan Savic. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Mount. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's fabulous. Son Heung-min! Goal! Arsenal! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize. And that's it. That was always inevitable. Arsenal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Oh, it's in! That's a lovely, neat pass. And he skips past his man. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. 15 minutes till half-time. Son Heung-min chooses to go back. Now the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. That's an excellent interception. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Works it forward. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And he's intervened well there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that's a good ball. And he's managed a great hit! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And that really is so impressive. Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they can dream again of a better life, of greater prestige.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that.
Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mount. It's a loose ball. Looking for options. And again. It's in. And they're at it again in double quick time. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion.
It's Son Heung-min! Good effort, and it is right on half-time.
Arsenal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Somewhat off target. He's through now. Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Stefan Savic. Now it's Son Heung-min. Mount.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No, it's not getting there. Robertson. Foden. Bayern Munich finding their passes. Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shot could be on.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the flag has stayed down. Quick look, then plays it in.
The attendance for this match
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Caicedo. Big chance!
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 6.
Arsenal have their third corner.
Heung-min. Coming on to replace him.
Rises!
Number 9. Phil Foden. Substitution.
Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Has a go! Oh, splits second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the shots! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So now the difference is 3.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Chance! And that is wildly off target.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Mount. Foden. Foden! Just about up to 75 minutes. There's the shot! Mount. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Alexander-Arnold is in a really good position out wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mount. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He has found a way through. Nice, oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 10.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20. Mason
Good running with the ball. Decent
Number
hit!
13. Coming on the
Just a
field.
whisker away.
Number 4. Messi. Substitution in progress.
Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here.
There will be 3 minutes added
And it's
time.
Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Foden. Jimenez calmly anticipates. Can he get away here? And he's being shifted off it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A statement win on a...
Berat nih. Ada Subasa ya?
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he's in on the great hits! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Now it's Messi. It's gone for a throw-in. He's got away. Rafinha. David Villa. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And it's hoisted clear. Rodri. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly unsung.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's beautifully weighted. In with the challenge. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Over to the left. Valverde. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. He could be in here. And he's managed to get free. He's got the shot away! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Pedri. And Rafinha. Guardiola. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedri. Well, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rafinha! He has done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Chance! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
A case now of complete control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that was vital. Caicedo cuts it out. Mount.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Rodri. Costa Curta. Yamal.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's found a way through. Oh, sweet feet. He steps in, and that's the end of that. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. And look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He is through here. And they've been given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Dani Olmo plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Mount. Defending was strong and firm. Yamal. Dani Olmo in acres of space out wide. Chance for the header! It's in! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind him.
Rafinha! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
That's tidy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Pedri. It's a promising run he's making on the right. David Villa. Caicedo. Mount. Messi. Forwards and with intent. That is good alertness. Mount. And he was quick to react. Rodri. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, no joy this time. Caicedo.
Valverde.
He's good running with the ball.
Rodri.
Proves too strong. Pedri. David Villa. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, this could be a chance. He has found a way through. And the shot! Really well taken goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, they could be caught out here. Caicedo. Valverde. Now it's Messi. And it's been given away. Oh, he's burst. Now the finish! And he's there to belt it away.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal.
He's had a hit! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
That's a decent clearance. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Caicedo. That's Valverde. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Valverde. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's a sharp pass. David Villa. And he welcomes it in. He could be in here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He is through here. Has a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Valverde with a definite foul there.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Foden. Dani Olmo. Messi.
Well, the moans and
the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best.
Big chance! And it's Messi. Gerrard. Now it's Drogba. Caicedo does well to get it back. Pass somewhat off target. Ribéry. Vardio. Well, played right into his path. Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich cuts out the pass. Foden. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. In by Messi. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. Now it's Gerrard. Pass is just off target. Oh, what has happened here? Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. The referee has given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Ribéry. Foden. Oh, good ball. Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Gerrard. Ribéry. No goals as yet. Foden. That is good pressure, just pounded him off it.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's an errant pass. Now it's Oyarzabal. Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, yet another interception and a show of intent.
It's Drogba! Goal! The breakthrough strike!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, not quite. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Ribéry.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Foden. Now it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time. He's tried one! That was superb goalkeeping!
Gerrard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
Neuer.
That has not gone well. Foden. Foden. Passing is crisp and sharp. Guardiola cuts it out. Ribéry looking to run onto it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Drogba! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, It is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. And we're already back. Shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Now it's Drogba. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Oh, this looks sharp. Hits one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chelsea have their third corner. They've played it short. And it's Belletti. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he's had it nicked away. Oyarzabal was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination.
It's Neymar! It's in for the pieces! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Ribery finds himself offside. Arsenal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. So what can they make of this? Foden. That is good alertness. Ribery, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
The attendance for this match was
And here's Neymar.
72,306.
Looking for the run-up. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Arsenal are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
It's a pretty loose pass. Caicedo. For Valverde. Caicedo. Oyarzabal. Now it's Son Heung-min. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a lovely neat
Gimana
pass.
sih?
That is a great pick out. That's cause for mild irritation.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Valverde puts his foot on the gas, and they win it back again. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Drogba. Quality ball. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, there's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now this could be a chance. Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Valverde. Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Arsenal are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Back into the middle. Nicked it back promptly. Into the last 5 minutes. Guardiola spots it and intercepts.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Has a goal! Oh, yes, it's there! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he's managed to... And the shot! In he goes again! Yes! He's done it! And that has raised the roof! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their effort...
Sudah ya.